Start stream, something like that.
Something like that. Go start streaming.
See a live stream.
I think we're live. Yeah, we're live. All right. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another Friday night dev stream of TetraForce. So we've been doing these weekly streams now for over a month, actually. This is, I think, our 7th stream, so that's awesome. 6th or 7th stream. I wasn't counting. I don't want to count. I'll psych myself out. So, TetraForce is the game that we've been working on. There's a bunch of us now. It's an open source game. You can always check us out over on TetraForce.io, which is in the description below. It's a top-down action adventure multiplayer. And we've set out some milestones for ourselves to complete this demo. And so tonight I'll be working on those milestones. Defeat all enemy doors. So I'll get into that in just a moment. With me tonight, I have Joseph B, who you might hear in the background a little bit there. So, hi Joseph, how are you?
Hello. I'm pretty good. Happy to be back on Nice.
It's nice to have a soundboard so I can not sound like I'm just a crazy person talking to myself.
Oh, that's actually genius. I'm gonna make you a soundboard for my voice to use during streams.
Yeah, that's right.
If you're ever solo streaming, you can pretend like you got a bunch of people there. We can try getting Warnclake to do it too, maybe nodding.
Yeah, exactly. They're the voices in my head. Telling me what to do, which is not far a stretch from the truth, considering I'm still pretty new to GD script. So, all right. So, I haven't really done any work since last stream, so like off camera or anything like that. So we're gonna be basically picking up right where I left off.
I saw one commit.
I did.
Right before you started.
I did some sprite work, and that's about it. Here, I'll share my screen on Discord.
Yeah, I caught you. You said no work. You got one commit.
It was all of 10 minutes of work. Okay, I don't count that.
10 minutes.
10 minutes
you
of.
Tried to lie to chat about it.
I
got you.
I tried to lie to myself and say I did no work. So, we actually have a comment in our Discord that just popped up. So what type of netcode does this game use? Is it rollback or something else? Do you use state sync? Which I'm pretty sure we're state syncing everything, are we not? It's RPC. I don't know the technical terminology for that.
Yeah, hi Valor, if you're actually here just popping in dev general, it just uses RPC calls to send over data. There isn't really an actual, I would say, stack. It's just a bunch of RPC function calls.
Yeah.
The best state sync kinda, but some things are state sync. Other things are just functions that are called with no syncing of state. Like that's actually one thing that's on our to-do list is to get certain things synced when new players join the area, because it's all kind of processed as it goes on.
Yeah, it's
by all the different players.
It's very dynamic syncing. It's not just like a static thing.
Yeah,
it's not like set at the beginning of the game or anything like that, where it just automatically syncs.
Our network stack is super simple.
Yeah. Which honestly, for this type of game, works pretty decently well, to be honest.
Yeah.
It keeps it light.
The only problem is cheating, really.
Yeah. That's true.
As long as you're playing on a private lobby with people you somewhat know, it shouldn't be that big of a deal, because you can house rule it.
Oh, hi Valor. Yeah, he's in the chat. He's in the YouTube's chat. Hi.
Hello, Valor.
There you go. I don't know if you heard our answer.
Yeah, we answered your question. Kind of. Did you hear it? Do we need to go over it again? Well, yeah, it kind of. For the most part, we're certain things are being synced while other things are being processed on multiple clients.
Yeah, I can actually.
For example, like the let's say the doors that you're working on right now.
Yeah, let me open it up.
That's not synced. It just says on everyone that's connected, hey, the doors are going into. The enemy doors has been activated. Then all the processing happens from there.
Yeah, like if you can see here, Valor, we actually have a node scene that's the network object, and it'll pass information through to essentially the server, which just tells all the other players in the area something happened.
Yeah, so that network object works kind of as like a sync. So that part syncs.
Yeah.
But any of the custom like call RPC methods that you call Andrew,
yeah,
those are kind of not that. So we try to do syncing most of the time, but there's certain things that we don't sync.
Yeah, exactly. It really depends on what the object is trying to achieve. So like I have the chess script open here, and you can see that it's doing a pure call. So it's RPC checking for a function, or it's sending a function to another person basically. So yeah. It's very lightweight. It's very dynamic, and it's.
I think a better way to describe it is a little messy, but.
Well, yeah, I think it was a learning process for us as we were putting this all in place. So there's definitely better ways.
So it's not we're okay with desyncing. It's more of we're just not accounting for it yet, and we're gonna have to put in code later.
Yeah.
To account for it. If you look through our GitHub, the milestones at GitHub, I believe that's actually something coming up in the 3 or 2. I think it's we have multiple because we have the puzzle resets, then we also have just the map, the level resets.
Yeah. Yes.
Those are things that currently can get desynced.
Yeah. So really, what it came down to is, unless it caused an immediate issue, we've kind of set them into goals or whatever to get back into the game or do it a certain way. Yeah. And I think a lot of us had to do with just learning and realizing, especially for the way we want the multiplayer game to feel, we've had to definitely add objects in that do stuff like that. Yeah,
this project it's been a lot of like, hey, we want to add this in now, we're going to go add that in now. Yeah, and that kind of has trickled down onto the networks, the stack.
Exactly.
Player one will always be the one to hit the last. No, it's not player one. There's this concept in TetraForce called the map host. That person works as player one if they're the first person to enter a area, which we call zones. And whoever's the map host there, they get priority. For everything.
Yeah, so it doesn't necessarily. It's technically the first person to enter that zone that becomes the map host, and so they're
after that it just comes down to latency.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah. All right.
If you have a special application where you network stuff, feel free to reach out to us to talk about TetraForce stuff, because at least I'm happy to nerd out about network.
I'm still learning, so as much as I'd be happy to talk about it, it's over my head most of the time.
No, that would not desync, because the how it would work is that I believe. Actually, that's a good call. Interesting question. I'm not sure.
What's the what? So what is? What are you trying to convey?
So he's saying okay. So I guess the question is, if two players hit it at the same time, an enemy at the same time, when they only have like one hit to die, would the second call result in an error? The second hit call?
No, because essentially, if he's dead, he's dead. You know what I mean? Like he can't go into the negative health. He'll just go away.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm wondering. I mean, I don't think this is a very theoretical issue. I think.
Yeah.
Generally, the enemy will die before it's
Yeah,
happens.
it would be.
Wondering if like a client hits an enemy, and then but the map host also hits that enemy, and it dies on the map host. Is it possible for on the client they hit an enemy, but then on the map host it's already dead? So what happens in that case?
Yeah, that'd be really hard to
Yeah,
replicate.
it'd be
You know what I
hard to
mean?
test, but I think you might just get a Godot error. But I don't think it'd cause like a.
Yeah, I don't think it would
increase in
crash the
performance.
game or anything like that.
Yeah, it wouldn't interrupt gameplay. It just might throw like a little error in the console log.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's a good question. Thank you, Valerie.
Okay, so I was working on the animation for the doors. Let's just do it in single player for a second here. So as you can
Single player.
Yeah, because I have to get it working in single or multiplayer still. We haven't networked anything, which is hopefully something we can do tonight. So animation player. Now I realized in my head that I did this strange. I think. Oops. And I'm trying to remember where exactly I was at with it. So. This is the animation that plays when it locks down, which doesn't actually play right now. Enemy door.
I mean, I like it.
Hopefully, it's gonna look really cool. So this is.
I mean, it already looks cool, but it'll look even cooler in game.
Enemy lock direction. I don't think I need... Okay, let's just check this. Because it's on the second frame for some reason. See how it's... Oh, I think I know... Maybe I know why. What is that? Left? Oh, because I haven't updated this one yet. That's why. Okay, so see, I still have to make these guys. So, let's do that. Honestly, I think it would be easier for me to delete these. Remove. 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 And then I'll duplicate this one. Duplicate. Rename. Let's do right. I feel like watching me animate is super boring, so hopefully it's not.
Oh, what do you think, Chad?
Where's all the explosions? I'm so used to explosions. Oops.
Well, yeah, where's the TetraForce Battlefield mod?
Right? Okay, good. And then Valor says...
Valor says...
Oh, go ahead. You go ahead.
Okay.
You go ahead. Read it.
I'm confused. Did you just, like, say the same thing I did?
Yeah, exactly. We were about to say the same thing.
Okay, well, I think your response to me saying the same thing was also the same, and that confused me. So I thought I was echoing in your voice. And it freaked me out. Okay.
No, you have the honors. Go for it.
Sorry. He said, thanks for answering my question. I'm also interested in doing a network game, and I wanted to have a pretty in-depth combo system. I just didn't want to have a situation where two players are comboing an enemy together, and on one player's screen that enemy is already dead, and while the other player's screen there is still comboing. But I guess that isn't a situation that would come up very often. Yeah, that would just have to be something that your system would have to be accounted for. If like an enemy object still exists after it's dead, you would have to be able to make sure that the data on there is consistent, either like by capping the health at 0 or something else, so the health can't go negative. And when you like add 1, or if you like add 1 to resurrect or something, it wouldn't break it. Or you would have to have some sort of logic in there to verify that. In fact, I think our call RPC function might even have a consideration in there for if the object even exists.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the truth.
So we don't get those kind of errors. So it kind of just hides away the error rather than fixing it. But you know, it's better than getting an exception.
Well, like, yeah, so, like, that's one of the issues right now. Like, if we exit out of the game improperly, it throws a bunch of errors, right? Because that object stops existing. And though it doesn't break the game, it does throw errors.
Yeah. The big one is if you close the server without the client, you don't get. That's because we don't have any like server disconnected logic or client disconnected logic.
Yeah, exactly.
But
which is something we've been well aware of, but
yeah, we'll have to work on the error stack at some point.
there's always something.
Yeah, there's so much to do.
We are getting through things, though. Can't deny that.
Yeah, it's true. I still have my last milestone task to do. Got distracted by
other fun stuff, yeah.
Good work.
All good work, though. So down. I just want to make sure I did this right. Right. Up. Which I think I did backwards. I think this is... I don't remember what my logic is behind this. Why those are what they are.
I mean, up is facing up.
Yeah, and I think that's what it's supposed to be. This is the facing direction. Okay, so...
You have to just, like, place it somewhere to verify.
It's wrong direction. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how I built it. The other door was the same way.
So the map host, it doesn't work as like a... So the server works as a relay server. It's not like a full dedicated server. So it kind of just sends the data out to all peers, and it works as a method to connect all the clients. This stops us having to deal with like port forwarding and manual hosting and all that kind of stuff. But also allows us to put like any sensitive logic only to occur on the server. If that makes sense. So the map host, when someone's designating a map host, they're designating map host by the server, and then that client works as the server doing the processing. So that allows us to have really lightweight, cheap servers.
Yes, which is wonderful.
Yeah. So it's a very, very common thing, especially for games that have a lot of stuff going on. Ours probably could get away with a full-blown dedicated, but it's not how it's architected.
Yeah, and like the original scope was a huge reason why we made the decisions that we did. There's a lot more to it than what there used to be. Oops. It's growing quite a bit. I don't know if it's a re-import issue why this sprite isn't updating. No, still not.
Is there like a property that would set that? Like the direction?
Oh. Well, I am saying the direction. But why is it doing what it's doing? Hold on. Let me find tiled here and see what's going on.
Me and chat can be your rubber duck if you're familiar with the rubber duck method.
The rubber duck method?
Are you not familiar with the rubber duck method?
I am not.
So the rubber duck method is where you buy a rubber duck, you put it on your desk. Whenever you have an issue, you explain to the rubber duck what's your issue, what you've done to fix it.
That's pretty funny. Okay,
and
so
it's surprisingly more efficient than you would think.
Sometimes you have to vocalize it. That's right. So okay, so we've got the doors here, which don't actually have like sprites and tile. Direction should be down, so it should be loading the door down, which is direction here.
So where's direction?
Oh, so
I don't see anything in ready.
It should be calling it right here, sprite dir, which is getting it right here.
Okay. So that's setting the sprite frame. But you don't want to set an animation. So sprite frame, is this an animated sprite?
Oh,
object?
I have the wrong frames right here. That's the answer. Look.
Gotcha.
So that's the answer. So this should be frame. What frame is this? I'm gonna write this down because by golly, I won't remember it if I don't. Okay. So it is sprite 0 for down. Down equals 0. Oh wait. Yeah, that's right. Down is 0. Walk left is frame 30. Left is 30.
Well, frames.
There is a lot of frames on this one. It's because each one has like 10 frames of animation. Right is okay, so it's every 10. That makes sense. So up will be 20. So let's fix that. So up is 20. Right. My dog is very hyper. She's like running around like crazy upstairs. So I don't know if you can hear that. Down.
Okay, Valor, enjoy your dinner. Thanks for
Oh,
stopping
bye.
by.
Thank you. And 30. That should fix it. That was it.
Look at you.
The rubber duck helped me. Okay, so it's still not. It's still not playing the animation though.
It looks like it was at the wrong location. Not.
Oh, that's because I did this. It should be unlocked. That's why. Hi, Cool Andy. Welcome to the stream. Alright. I think this'll work this time. Oh, it's starting closed. Oh no, that's right. That one is supposed to start closed. What am I saying? Yes.
Okay, and the other one was open. It's supposed to be closed.
Yeah, so that one is supposed to be open.
So.
Or wait, sorry. So technically, let me explain it here. So the one that's not existing right now is technically the door that you would enter. So that door is supposed to be open. And then this would be the door for advancing. So you want that closed because you want it to only open once the enemies are dead. So when you activate this will close both doors. Though this shouldn't animate, so I have to fix that.
Yeah, so you just need to put it in a condition.
Yeah.
That if it's at
yeah, if set locked equals true.
If it's at the end of a animation set, we'll know.
Okay, so we want this one. So if starts locked.
Oh yeah, just if locked.
Yeah.
Return.
I think it has to be starts locked still.
Yeah.
Starts locked.
Yeah.
Equals false.
Just return. I would just return.
Oh.
Because you never want it to be locked. Go through the lock logic if it's already locked, correct?
Until this would still be backed out.
Yep.
Yeah.
That looks right to me.
Yeah. Right. So that should work. Oh, wait. We want it to be locked still.
Yeah, so in locked, why did it?
Because lock gets called when ready. So we do actually want it to lock. So
okay, so
we don't actually want it to return.
Why? Okay, so what is the lock?
All it should really be I think all it really needs to be is this, because we just want the animation to play.
Gotcha.
I see where you were going with it before. Yeah, so see the door's there. Oh. It did the opposite of what I wanted it to do.
I think what is it locked? What is that locked version?
If not locked.
Oh, if not locked? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I see what you're doing. I still don't know what that locked variable is. It's messing with me.
Oh, but see, this is...
That was the opposite. Yeah, you don't...
But that, yeah, it's not starting out with the...
So you do need to play that animation on start, but you don't want to play it again.
Yeah.
Well, let me pull it up.
So how do we want to do
So
this then?
what is that locked? Just tell me the lock.
What is this lock?
Okay, set and get. So on set it goes set lock.
I actually don't even know that we need this.
Yeah. So is that called is locked called anywhere besides?
Oh, this is just to unlock. Yeah. So this is locked equals value.
So where is locked called besides in that function?
Locked is called nowhere else. Just at the beginning.
So then maybe if not locked in lock. Actually, if not locked or starts locked.
Or starts. Oh, okay. So
if not locked.
Not locked. Oh wait, it's just locked, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because I think that will call the animation on it. We'll call it once.
Which it did. Yep.
Oh wait, actually, I think this won't work.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So the reason this doesn't work because if starts locked is true, it's always true. So what you need to do is change lock to false on start. So on line 9, instead of equals true, it's set it to false. And then so in locked, do set locked equals true.
In locked here?
At line 25.
Oh, 25. Oh, okay.
Or yeah.
So locked equals
set locked.
Oh, set locked.
Yeah, because you have the setter, so you should use that. Might have to get rid of that if statement. Actually, we'll have to get rid of that if statement. Sorry, in that if statement, because this isn't going to work because it's the same code. Yeah. In that if statement, get rid of the or starts locked, just the not locked, if not locked.
You think that'll fix it?
Yep. I think there's a better way to clean that up. That should work.
Okay. Okay, I didn't play the animation though.
I didn't play the animation for the top one?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay, let me stare at the code for a second. I know why I didn't. Okay. So get rid of the not locked. Get rid of line 22.
Okay.
Get rid of line 23. And then so
gamer moment.
In line 21,
this shouldn't be this hard. Okay. So
you're gonna I think the big miss. Go to line 9 and set that to true.
Set that back to true.
Yeah, and then undo the changes I told you to do before.
Ah, shit. So if not locked.
Yeah, just Control Z. Just keep Control Z.
Okay.
I don't remember what it was.
And turn this back to true.
Change that to true. And then try that.
I thought I dared out for a second.
Oh,
but
that's still not gonna fix it.
That's still not gonna.
Crap.
Okay, hold on.
Hi, Josh. Yeah. Here's me having a brain fart. So the big issue here is that you want.
If starts locked, we want it to only play the animation once. So we could do that in ready. So
yeah, that might.
So.
Oh no. Well, explain to me your thought first.
Well, I'm just thinking, like, because you could say if starts locked equal true,
Like, the big problem we have is we don't have a way to keep track of how many times the change. We don't have any way to keep track of the change of the lock state, because theoretically, here's what you can do. In the go to the set locked function.
Yep.
In before line 30, add a line before that for locked equal values.
Sorry, what do you want? I got distracted by I was looking at Cool's.
Enter there.
Yeah.
If
1 second, Cool. Hold that thought.
Not equal to value, return.
If what not equal?
If locked not equal to value. So pretty much if there's no change.
Okay.
Equal, not equal.
Oh, if it's equal.
Yeah, so if it's the same thing, then return. And then if not locked, add an else there to that if not locked. No, not there.
Oh, what do you want me? Down here?
The other if, yeah. Add an if there, else there, sorry. And then make that called the lock function. Okay, and now, instead of ever calling lock or unlock, just call set locked. If that makes sense.
Sort of. So I need to delete this, right?
There's a space.
What's that?
The beginning of that.
Oh, there's a space. Oh, yeah. I hate when it does that. Yeah, I was thinking.
You want that tabbed over one to the left.
Yeah, you're right. You don't want that there. Because my thought was like if you add like a variable where it's got a counter on it, you could do something like that.
So, yeah. So this makes you not have to do that. So anytime set locked is called, it will call lock or unlock only if the state of the lock has changed. If that makes sense.
Okay.
Because otherwise it will return. So in what's it? So in line ready. In ready, get rid of the unlocked call at 19.
So get rid of this?
No, just let 19. Just 19. And replace that with set lock.
Oh.
Set locked and then false. And at line 15, set it to true instead of call lock.
So so
try that.
Okay. Maybe do the set lock true with the if lock statement, then have another statement that tests if set locked is true. If so, play the animations. I was thinking of something very similar, actually, Josh. But I think this will work, so let's try it. Hi, doggy. Hi, Luna.
Yeah, the problem is...
Oh, hold on, but it's actually open right now. Why is it open right now?
Was it open to begin with?
Yeah, it was open to begin with.
Okay, where's the... pull open that code. So why would it call... where is... If starts locked equals true, it locks it.
That was, I think... It starts locked equals false. So it was telling it to not do it.
Okay. So... Maybe get rid of 15 completely. Actually, that's a sprite, not playing. Oh, get rid of 22. And 21, get rid of 22. Yeah, get rid of that.
Right, we don't need that anymore because now it's... Oops, did I just open it twice? No.
Is it open?
Yeah, it's open.
Where's it open?
In fact, it's very open.
Okay, what happens if you interact with it?
With the... Oh, okay, 1 second.
Just...
1 second. Okay, so...
Okay, so the problem is it's starting unlocked.
Yes. So we want... If starts locks... So we basically have to tell it if starts locks equals true, set... But it should be, shouldn't it? Automatically setting it to true? Or could we just tell it to lock?
So what is 16 and 17 doing?
This is... get parent connect.
Okay, I think that might be the issue. Well, maybe not. Possibly.
We needed that for something though.
Change that to set, both those to set locked, and then set it to false or true depending on what it's locked and all that.
Oh, I know what these are. These are to communicate to the actual statue.
Okay.
So we need those. We added those last time to connect to them.
Yeah, I still think that needs to be switched over to set locked.
Oh, these ones in here?
Yes.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
So unlock would be false, right? Set locked.
Yeah. Apologies to Andrew if this confuses you or anyone in chat. I think the reason why this is pretty confusing is because I'm trying to implement a design pattern, and that's not already implemented, so it's having a lot of things change because of that. So the big difference here is that before, the big difference here is that code only changes on a change of state rather than it on changes affecting the state, if that makes sense. So rather than a function affecting the state affects the functions in code, the logic.
Okay, so now this one just stays permanently open.
Yeah, so why is that?
Because
so I think that stuff's fine.
Yeah, that...
Why does it stay permanently open? It's not locked. If it starts locked.
We don't...
Is there anything...
Set lock equals true. Is it getting...
So it would be... So for some reason, if starts locked is set locked true, and then it calls locked. Go into play, and then open up the remotes and inspect the node.
Would you like
to go to single player?
Yeah, single player.
Go over to the door just so it's. I mean, I know it's loaded, but I like seeing it or whatever. And go on the left in the Godot editor. Click the remote. I don't know if we've done this before.
I've never done it before.
On the left.
On the left.
There's a remote. Click remote.
Oh, right there.
Yeah. Now go into Shrine.
Shrine.
And find the enemy door, the one that's open.
I don't know whether it's 1 or 2.
Okay, click on 1. Just for...
Yeah.
And look at the sprite state. So frame 0. 0 open or close.
0 is open.
Actually, what?
0 would be open.
Okay. Well, they're both open right now, right?
Yeah, that's true. But this one should be closed though. Like it should start closed, and that's the issue.
Well, I'm just trying to see how do we know which is which?
Right.
So you want to look at it. Is there a direction different? What would be different?
Nothing would be different at the moment. But just for the sake of this, I tell this way. I don't know I think this one would load first. I guess if I try opening it, will we find out? No, because they'll change both of them, won't it? Oh no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
It should change both.
It should be. This one's not working at all now for some reason.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm trying to inspect what's different.
Yeah.
So if you go to the state of the one that's open.
Yeah.
So it should be 2. Just click on the enemy door because that's the script we want to look at, not the sprite.
Oh.
Right? Yeah. So it's down. It's locked. So it does think it's locked.
Yeah.
So
but this one... Right. Oh, this one also thinks it's locked.
Oh,
I see. This one has the starts locked. So that is this... This is the
Oh, yeah, we
bottom.
could have looked at that.
Yeah. So
okay, so it does think it's locked.
Yes.
So if you go to start... Oh, script. Go to the script. I think I have an idea.
Okay. Oh, hi, Dave. Thank you for coming by.
Okay, so get rid of Get rid of 15 and get rid of 18, 19.
So, both of these, get rid of this.
Yeah. And just at line 17, do if starts locked, else set locked false.
If starts locked. Sorry, you went too fast. If starts locked.
If starts locked, set locked true, else set locked false.
True.
And this in a colon.
False. Colon. Set locked false.
See if that does anything.
Yeah, Josh, I'm gonna, when the door opens, the animation will play backwards, basically. Still.
Yeah, if you walk into it, does it have a collider?
No.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so close. Okay. Why does it get stuck? Is there any other area that calls starts locked besides that ready function?
I don't think so.
So this is the whole code.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of maybe the enemy door trigger. No, this should have nothing to do with it. This is just the activate and deactivate.
So go to the enemy door script, and in lock do print name, the variable name.
Print what name?
Just print name. So just print something.
Oh, just something. Yeah. Just hello.
No. The name variable.
Oh.
Because it should print. It's because we should see this being called on startup by the enemy door too, I think, right?
Gotcha. So just name?
Yep.
Okay. Dave, real quick, sorry. What made the project decide against C#? Honestly, Click and I were the ones that started up this project, and we're just far more comfortable in GDScript. We've just always used GDScript.
Yeah, and I'll say something as someone, I love C#. I think Unity C# implementation is great. I will say my experience with Godot C# has been very negative. It seems to get, the NuGet packages seem to get corrupted a lot with each installation, which is why I personally don't like using Godot's mono implementation. I think if they moved over to .NET, I think some of it has to be to go with they use a mono system over like .NET Core. So I think it just seems to have some instability with how that works, at least from my experience. And for TetraForce specifically, it's just Click and Andrew they just do GDScript.
Yeah, Click was way more proficient with GDScript right off the bat than me. I'm still learning.
Yeah, though I will say, like, when Godot's C# implementation works, it works really well.
I fixed it while you were talking.
Yeah, Dave. If you can get it set up, and it's a great thing to start learning with it. But Godot's C++ implementation is a lot better than its C# implementation. Though, I think it's, if you're not using a lot of NuGet packages and you're just using the Godot mono, it probably is not too bad. But when I was working with it, I was using NuGet packages. Which for Andrew, NuGet packages are like libraries. They're like made like assets from the asset store.
Oh, okay.
Or GDScript. Where
Gotcha.
You can get it to do more stuff.
I'd definitely like to try more Unity myself at some point. It looks interesting to me. But
don't see that in a good day.
Well, let's be real here. I'm more than happy with Godot, and I don't feel the need to just open up Unity today. But it would be interesting to see the differences for sure. Yeah. Because I hear a lot of like.
Yeah, Dave, I would. Sorry.
No, go ahead. What were you gonna say to Dave?
Oh, I was gonna say, Dave, I would suggest doing like a little hello world, like open it up in just normal Godot. Like try a little bit of GD script. If you don't like it, try Godot Mono, because it might be work for you if you're really experienced with C# and that's your thing. But the C++ implementation is really good as well. Though I will tell you, the documentation for it takes there's a little bit of a learning curve if you're not a C++ expert. Like it's really powerful, and it's a lot better than like vanilla C++ with like cout and all that, because you get access to the Godot API, and the Godot API is really powerful and really great. So it feels it's not too bad. Godot Mono is not terrible either. It's just I've had a pretty poor experience with it.
Yeah, and like hopefully with 4.0 and stuff like that, a lot of that will get a lot stronger too.
Yeah, I know I haven't heard a lot of stuff about it. But I know they're trying to get more what's the term? They want larger projects to be built with Godot, and getting a compiled language helps with that.
Yeah. Well, I think they've attracted a lot more devs who are interested in that now too, so that helps a lot.
Yeah.
So
what's
I fixed this while you were talking. Yeah.
What do you do?
So it natively will start locked. So all I do is add the lock function in ready. It natively starts it, and then this if statement will decide whether it needs to stay locked or not. So
I guess that works. It feels a little messy to me, but it works.
Yeah, it does work.
Oh, I think I know. I think is the sprite there called unstart?
Yes, it is. So like if
I think I know. You just need to. I know. Yeah. It's because animations are only unlocked. Yeah. What if you put the? Yeah, that's fine. I guess.
There will be animations in unlock too. I just haven't made those animations, which is what I'm going to do next year. So I just wanted this working. Yeah. So I wanted to make sure.
Yeah, it's working. Implementation is fine. I'm trying to. Yeah.
Oh, Raise Edge. Thought Quick on YouTube has a video about using GD Native, which is how you use C++ and other languages if anyone's interested. It's a process to set up. I can imagine it is.
Yeah. It can be, especially if you're not experienced with C++. Yeah. I tried following his video a little bit back. It's okay too. I tried following it and I had issues with it. I ended up having to honestly just read the docs. The docs are amazing. I know every developer out there just says just read the docs, and then you read the docs and it's way too difficult to read. But the C++ tutorial stuff for GD Native is really nice.
Okay. All right, let's make the animation for.
Also, there's a. What's her name? Progress Parrot has a really good series on that as well. Yeah, there's a lot of good growing resources out there, but it's still a little bit of a learning curve to get into.
Luna.
Okay, what are you doing, Andrew?
What?
Lay down.
What if you just tried playing with a negative speed? No, that's not. Maybe something you could do.
Is that something you can do? I've never done that before.
Yeah.
The thing is that I don't need there's an extra bit of animation where his eyes like kind of splash out. I don't need that for the enemy door up.
Well, I'm wondering if you could skip to a like to 0.1 seconds in the track and then play at a negative speed. I feel like that's something you should be able to do.
But is it faster than doing this?
Yeah, sorry, judges. I watch too much YouTube in general, but Godot content is way up there. I've watched Godot content videos with less than 10 views, so
I haven't really delved much in the YouTube Godot tutorials for a while now. I was doing a ton of it I guess last fall. I was watching a ton of stuff.
I watch a lot of the technical stuff because I like knowing that stuff and being kind of caught up. I will say I know when it comes to like Unity's graphics set and rendering, I don't know really anything about that stuff's pretty hard. But
left. Do this one. Oops, I went the wrong direction. Hee hee. Is that right? Key. Oops. Oh no, I keep clicking the wrong thing.
yeah, I'll also say C++ is more difficult than Godot Mono in the case where you don't have a good pipeline for compiling and making changes. Because if you're using like Git and you're uploading a bunch of like solution files and stuff, that can get really messy really quickly. So.
Ugh, messiness. I feel like our project is messy enough. It doesn't need that type of mess also.
Yeah, well, as long as you're working with me, it shouldn't be too messy. Well, I mean, the code itself might eventually get messy because it's hard to plan for that. But
yeah.
You know.
Really.
Can plan a little bit though. Also, if anyone here has not liked the video, feel free to do so.
Like, subscribe. We do this every Friday. It helps some people subscribe to not miss it. You're here actually quite frequently. You're a frequent flyer. Though, I will.
We don't call anyone out here, Dave. Besides that one time I called people out in the previous stream.
Smack the bell. Ding ding. I wish it made a sound effect when you actually clicked on it. I feel like people would be a lot more in tune to click on that bell if it made a fun sound effect. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I think they disable. I think the point of the bell is because people were subscribing to like anyone they're like half interested in.
Yeah.
And then their subscription full of not 100% of stuff that they wanted to see.
And then they just not watch anything.
Notification thing, and then everyone just started adding notifications for people that they may want. So then they had to add in the always and the not always thing.
Because, you know, there's as if it's not hard enough to get people to call to action.
Yeah. If you want to subscribe, please click the subscribe button. Then YouTube will mail you a form. And once you fill out that form, you'll have to go to the post office and buy a stamp, and then mail that to YouTube HQ. And then once they get it on your YouTube dashboard, you'll have to click the "You approve that form" button, and then you can get notifications.
and then you'll be in the know.
Yep.
It'll be a weekly email, 3 days before it actually happens.
Yeah. Yeah, it only goes out once.
Yeah. Alright, we've got the animations here. Okie dokie. Now we can call the animation on the unlock. If this will save. Hello? Please don't crash randomly. Are you gonna crash? Is it gonna crash on me?
Godot. Our Godot.
Oh, okay, good. It didn't crash.
Our Godot, yeah, see, our Godot doesn't crash.
I was gonna be like, why?
Yeah, we only have one plugin. Well, we got quite a few, or just two. I know we got tiled, and I know we got my little button.
I'm in the basement. There should be no reason my computer is melting. maybe flood damage or something, but not melting. Go blam. It go bloom. All right, let's see if it plays an animation now. Oh no, that's fine. That's how it's supposed to be. Yes. Hey guys, we're in business.
Okay, now do it in multiplayer.
It's not gonna work in multiplayer, but
actually, well, this will be really easy to add in multiplayer.
Yeah, actually, this is very easy to add in multiplayer. I'm gonna just go ahead and do it right now. So,
yeah,
so
lock
here, what am I trying to do?
in the lock function.
This one here. Play.
Well, you don't want that's not what you want. I don't think.
Well, we have to network the animation.
Well, here's my thought. So inside of set, call set locked on appears instead.
Oh, I see.
That should call everything else. So if you just network the set locked function.
Yes. So I want that up there, not here.
Yeah. No, I would go down, scroll down to 32, and put it in there.
Put it in here.
Yeah. Before.
In this one here.
Right after
this
34.
one. This one right here. Network pure call.
No. At 34, to if get peer network.get peer ID or something like that, right?
Maybe you're confusing me.
Okay, let me pull up some code because But the idea is in set locked. If I'm the map host, I want to tell all the other clients.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know what you're trying to do now. Where can I find some of that? I can never remember.
In that case, only that function has to be networked, and then the animation stuff will all play.
Oh, if network is map host, there it is.
Yep, that's it.
For all of this, should all of this be inside of that?
Everything after 35.
Oh, okay, yeah.
After their turn, because otherwise you're going to be sending redundant calls out.
So if network map host this.
Oh no.
No.
No, all that's still stabbed. But inside of that if statement, get rid of the locked. That needs to be tabbed out too. 36 needs to be tabbed out. The new line you're adding.
Okay.
That's network.callPeer, and then
this is the pure call that you want to do. Oh, I see. I think I'm following you now. Finally. Okay. So network pure call. Network get map.
It wouldn't be call. It would just be. Sorry, it wouldn't be call.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I copied the wrong one. Self.
And then you get rid of the network.get map host.
So what should that be then? Because
that would be nothing.
What's that?
That would be nothing. Delete that comma.
Can actually be nothing. I thought I had to pass something through.
That's for ID, because the first if it's.
Oh yes,
ID,
you're right.
You pass the ID.
I'm getting myself so confused right now.
You're calling everything that's not
set locked, right? But does it have to pass? Yeah, what does it have to pass though? True or false? True.
You pass value.
Oh, just pass value. Okay, great.
Yeah, and you don't. I don't think you need the parentheses. In fact, I think the parentheses breaks it.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, because I don't have it up there. So do you think that'll just work?
Parentheses are still there. 36. And 36.
What?
And 36. Set locked has parentheses.
Oh, 36. I see. Actually,
Still has parentheses.
no, I know. But I think.
No.
Oh,
Parentheses,
the
not-
parentheses. Oh. I'm getting rid of the quotations. Holy man. Need a coffee.
I'm so sorry.
It should work now. It's just gonna work, right? This is gonna work.
I think so.
This is the answer. No.
What happened?
It didn't like that.
Current map.main. Oh, so it's calling is map host before the map exists?
Interesting.
Oh, I know. Set clock's being called on ready, isn't it?
Yes. Yes.
So that makes... this comes down to my little issue I was having.
Just a wee issue. My dog.
Yeah. Well, this is so before when we were trying to get the doors open and all that. I think what needs. Well, no, this should still work.
So is it? Yeah, Dave. It's a null check because it's calling before the map exists.
Yeah, go to. Well, why would it be calling before the map? Shouldn't this be part of the map?
Yes, but it
You
might.
know what? I think I know why.
Why for?
So go play it, but like
As multiplayer or single
restart
player?
it. Delete both instances.
Yeah. So new multiplayer instance?
A new multiplayer.
I don't know why I
Don't
didn't.
connect with the client.
So just host?
Yeah, host. Okay. Now join with the client.
So
Why is that happening?
it's crashing when the person is joining. Oops, that's what's going on.
Okay, maybe if get rid of so 2 at line 18. Change that to if not starts locked.
Okay.
Get rid of 19 and 20.
19 and 20. Like all together?
Yep. Replace 19 with locked equals true. No, locked, not set locked, just locked equals true.
Oh.
Because I think we can't call set locked until we're actually doing network stuff.
Oh, okay. Locked.
And then call unlock.
Within this, right?
Yep. Try that.
Oops, I didn't do it multiplayer.
Sorry, locked equals false. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Why would we set locked equals true then unlock it? Yeah, we want locked equals false.
You're right. That does help.
Okay.
Okay, let's give it another go, shall we? Host.
That's a great sign.
Host.
Oh, do you have an instance already open?
Oh, maybe I didn't. Oops. Yeah, that's why. I'm glad that's all that was.
Yeah. That seems like a pretty big break for such a little change.
Yeah, I know, right? I feel like the game's just like non-existent. Okay, we're in.
Yeah.
We're in.
No crash.
No, that's a good start. Oh wait, I just realized it's not working already because you could see that there and.
Oh, can you?
Oh no, I'm being silly. Ha! Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm being ridiculous.
Uh-oh.
But no enemies.
Uh-oh. So that part's not unlocked. Because that's... That's
Yes.
not part of the enemy door. That's part of the
No, this actually worked.
Yeah.
So hold on, let me real quick just if I can remember what button is my sword. I'm good at my game. Okay, so that works. That's networked
just
now.
the spawn enemies needs to be networked now.
Yeah. Which is an enemy door trigger, I believe.
Yep. So where is that enemy trigger?
Or was that in enemies? Like now I can't remember. Give me a sec to remember. Hold on, I think it's in enemies. Spawn by. Yeah, so it's this part here. So so we just need if network map host here.
No, because it's not calling a function; it's connecting a signal.
Oh yeah.
So it would be on the
spawn.
The spawner
right here,
thing.
Right here. So
yeah. Well, no. Well, maybe.
Could I not just go network pure call?
Yeah, I guess you could do if is map host network pure call spawn.
Right here, yeah.
No, not there.
Oh, not here? Not in
That's
this
not
part.
calling a function. 22 is.
Oh, that you're right. That's just connecting it.
Yeah.
So
you would either have to put it in spawn, where we did the same thing like at the enemy door, or you can do it in wherever the signal's emitted, at line 44.
Is that started?
Yeah, that's what's calling that function on the enemy.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So you either have the network spawned or that signal being emitted.
Yes, I'll do that in a second. Josh, have y'all fixed the grass spawner bug where the bombs, arrows, etc. won't show up for another player who is just entering? Yes, we have. There is one still small bug involved with that. If a person enters from, like, let's say they were in the shrine, for example, and the person cuts the grass and the stuff spawns, if they were to come into the map afterwards, that still doesn't, but the actual, if they're on the same map now, that's all fixed. So there is still some things to fix with that, but it doesn't crash the game anymore like it was before, so it's not game breaking anymore.
This is kind of the stuff we're talking about earlier. The state doesn't, the state of a map does not sync.
Mm-hmm.
It just kind of continues. So, yeah, I think enemy is the only exception to that.
Yeah, I think so. I think those are the only one of the main things that are accounted for in all that. Okay, enemy door is calling that, which is an enemy. So
do you want to?
I want to do it here. I want to network it here in enemy door.
An enemy door. So then go to not enemy door because it's not.
Oh yeah, enemy door trigger right here. We're gonna do it right here.
So then right there, if map host.
Yeah.
Well, it's only. Is it calling? Is it calling activate if only map host? Because what's going on with 43?
Network pure call. This is playing an animation. This is just playing the animation of the door closing. That's it. And not the actual function.
Okay, yep. So I would do
if network map host.
Yeah, so I would do that same. Well, no, you don't have to do that because you're under the assumption that it's not already. So you don't want his map host.
Oh, do I just want to do a pure call then?
Go to the other script because don't copy paste. You don't need to copy paste. So you need to make a pure call to yourself to call the function emit signal with the parameter get started.
Oh, okay. So, what am I doing here? Oh, what is it again? Network.
Making a network pure call.
Yeah, network.
On yourself.
Call self.
To call the function emit signal.
Which is spawn.
Signal. No, it's called emit signal.
Oh, emit. Okay.
Do you get what I'm doing here?
Yeah, I see what you're doing now. And then started, which would be
The string started. A list of the string started.
And that should just work.
Yeah, you do have signal spelled there, and it's signal.
It's sigil.
That's silence. Signal.
I'm still not right. Sig. Now. I know English, I swear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, do you get why I said to do it that way, though?
Yeah. That makes more sense.
Okay.
And it's much cheaper.
I don't want to be just telling you what to do.
Yeah, no. It's like, just write this code. Don't understand it, just do it.
I don't want to program this whole game. That's...
I'm trying, I swear. Yeah. Oh, except they open for some reason when they spawn.
Oh, I know why. I think I know why. I don't. Well, I kind of know why. So, there's like a slight second where it started on the pier.
Oh, that's why we have these
the
idle.
enemies haven't spawned yet.
That's why we have these yield idle frames. So doing this makes it so these idle frames isn't enough.
So what I would do is I would network in the enemy instead. I think that would be easier.
Do the network in the enemy instead of the signal part?
Yeah, I think that would be easier.
Oops.
So if you an enemy unspawned, if his map host call spawned. So that would be in the spawn function.
Yeah, spawn down here. So
at line 69 before anything occurs.
So if network.
1 second, I gotta sneeze.
Is
okay, false alarm. I don't have to say sneeze.
Oh, no sneezy.
I was like starting to, and I muted, and I didn't.
So we're gonna put all of this in the network as map host, right?
No.
No.
You're gonna same thing that we did for enemy door. You're gonna do if map host network dot call.
I already forgot what we did.
And not in the trigger, in the door.
In the door here.
Same thing for.
We did the network peer call self set locked.
Yeah.
So this is a recursion, right? Is that what you would call a recursion?
Yeah, it's not the prettiest solution, but I think it works pretty good with the implementation that's kind of here.
Yeah, self spawned. Oh wait, don't need that.
Yeah, Dave. Generally, when I sneeze several times. So I'm happy I'd be gone for a good 30 seconds.
I tend to sneeze twice. I'm a twice sneezer.
Yeah, I'm more like 4 to 7.
Okay, I don't actually need anything in the parentheses there. So this should just hopefully be the answer.
Yep.
Alright, let's try it. We're so close to this milestone being done, guys. Nope, still open. Gosh.
Did you get rid of the old code in enemy door trigger?
Yeah, I did, I think. Yeah. Did we break it? Hold on. Let me, just for the sake of sakeness, I'm going to comment it out and see if it's still broken.
Okay.
COVID sneezing is no fun. I felt like I had strep throat the whole time I had COVID.
I had strep for like 3 or 4 years when I was younger, straight. So.
Oh, that's brutal.
So I haven't had like strep ever again in my life. Like I just got it all done at once. So.
It's just straight up. It's still broken.
It wasn't my suggestion. It was probably a suggestion I gave beforehand.
So So this can stay where it is, because
Yeah,
that
so
actually fixes that.
An enemy door trigger. It's probably something doing there. What changed? Control Z. Just keep Control Z in.
But I'm gonna break something.
Well, that's the point. You're gonna undo all the things you've broken. As far as back you can go?
That's as far back as I can go.
Okay, save. Go to enemy. Scroll up to the top.
I don't think we changed anything else in here now. Enemy door.
Yeah. Give it a try now.
Get rid of what?
Give it a try now.
I still didn't hear you.
I said, go give it a try now.
Oh, just give it a try now. I
don't know if it'll do with it, but...
I'm a little deaf. Well, we had this weird issue last time too, where it just randomly fixed itself, and we were a little bit, okay, that's a little concerning. Hopefully it doesn't come up again. Guess what? It came up again.
Oh no. Okay, so this might have been an existing issue.
It might have been. Okay, so that worked. It just worked now.
Okay, so it's the Control Z did it. I think.
Hold on.
Go test it again.
Yeah, so I just realized what it might be. Just give me a sec here. So that was the map host who did it. That was the map host who did it. So if it's the not map host doing it, then I think it's going to open up. I think that's what's happening. Oops. I guess that doesn't matter. Or I guess it does matter.
Interesting.
That's never happened before. I've opened him up out of order plenty of times. That's exciting.
That's an interesting bug.
That's because the players spawn inside of each other, which cause
okay. So we just need a.
It's causing a delta.
That should be an easy fix.
Yeah, that's super easy. Okay, sorry, I don't want to do this. Yeah, okay, I'm on the. Yeah, okay, so it's if the person who isn't the map host, it's opening up on them.
Okay, so go to the interact function on the enemy door trigger.
Interact.
So if not map host and interact.
Yeah, we're at like at the like.
Yeah, right at the top.
Okay, so if not network map host.
Yeah. So my thought is that if it's not the network map host, we can call the map host to call the interact function.
Okay.
And then and then return and do nothing.
So we want network per call?
Actually, that would only be on accept, right? So actually, never mind. Get rid of 24, 25. One on the accept function, whatever the accept is. On begin pressed.
On begin pressed. Oh, right here.
Actually, it would be.
So if network is map host, activate. Else pure call, activate.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know why this isn't working. Because it should just be calling.
Bugs are always features. You just have to sell it the right way.
If the map host should call it activate, like
which I think it is.
Be running,
but then it just opens up. Because it does, they do close, but then it opens immediately. I believe. Hold on here. So watch, the doors will shut. Oh, but they just plays the open animation.
Yeah, so they'll just open immediately. Well, yeah, we'll close and open, but they were closed, so kind of.
And
is there any connection between so that node object does it do anything with that?
network peer call emits signal started.
Like, it wouldn't be there. It would be somewhere before.
Is it because of this connecting? Is this backwards? That wouldn't. No, that's not. No, that's not true.
It might be part of that though. Go to enemy door trigger. Where's finished called?
When the enemies are all dead, I think.
Yeah, I think I might know what it is. So when the
spawned. Is that the case though?
Go to enemy door trigger. I think I know it. Go to deactivate.
Deactivate. The signal is finished. It's
at 51. Add a line before after. Yeah, at 51. So
51.
A new line at the beginning of the function.
Yeah.
Beginning of the function.
Oh, beginning of function. Gotcha. Yeah.
If not map host, return. It would be is map host, right?
Oh, if is network map host?
Well, the function's wrong. It's like the function isn't .map host. It's that is map host, right?
Oh. Yeah.
So try that. Because my thought is that deactivate's being called immediately on the client because they haven't spawned yet on the client.
Gotcha. There's still losing a delay.
Yeah.
And that's causing the. There was a question from David that I don't actually know the answer to. That's
yes, you can do breakpoints and stuff in the GD script, but that did not work.
So why for?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I think that would be a good way to solve this, is using breakpoints and stuff. In fact, but it doesn't really work really well with two clients because only one client is hooked up to the debugger. But the biggest thing is that Andrew doesn't know how to use a debugger, and I'm not teaching him right now.
This is not the time to learn that particular lesson.
Yeah. I mean, unless, maybe not on stream.
And we're so close. I just want to get this working, and then I think we're like essentially done. I just do a bit of polish after. So it is instantly deactivating.
Yeah, maybe take those yields. Well, no, because that won't do it.
Well, do you think I know it's not the answer, but should I try just adding a third one and see if that fixes it? And see if that's like, because right now it's yielding. Where is that? It's yielding for 2 frames.
Yeah, you can try that.
I just want to see if that's.
But yeah, go ahead. Because you've tried my dumb ideas, so.
I'm just curious if that's.
Because it's something on the client, to do with the client.
Yeah.
And I think the yields are only occurring on the server.
It worked.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh.
So that means that it's.
Oh, it's a lag thing.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god, what's the solution to that? Because you can't just add more yields. Like,
I know, like it's so gross. Like it's literally got 3 yield frames. Can we just have a single yield or a time? I guess you could do a timer, couldn't you? But then again, you can't account for lag. You know, like
I do create a for loop that calls yields.
Okay, I don't know how to do that. Let's.
So add a line to 45, like
should
before the yields.
Keep the yields for now.
Yeah, keep the yields for now. Yeah. Then 4
Spaghetti
space
code. Okay. Sorry, say that again. I got this.
4
4, yeah.
space I
I
in
in
space range.
range, yeah.
And in the parentheses, put like 20.
20.
Then colon.
Yeah.
Tab over one of the yields and delete the other 2. Try that.
So, can you walk me through this a little bit? I know I is just a random integer.
So
Integer
for
for
20.
20.
That code 20 times.
Okay.
That's what it is. And then I is a variable for the current time it's on, so it goes from like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. I half understood it, but I didn't quite know what you were doing with it.
So long as that doesn't have any like visual lag, then we can just, if we encounter that issue again, we can just bump up the number.
Yeah, that seemed to do the trick.
And since, okay, cool, and there wasn't any visual lag there, so it should
No.
be fine.
I guess I should try it with the host in visual. I fixed these pots. I don't know why they're going into the pots again. Oh, my dog is barking. I have to look and see why that's... Okay, let's try with the other person in the screen. Hosty joining. Okay, host. Go here. Okay, you watch the host, guys, and I'll pay attention to not host. Did you see any lag?
I didn't notice one. I noticed network lag from it being streamed over Discord.
Yeah, it didn't seem too bad though. I think we're good.
How about chat? You guys see anything?
Did you see anything other than awful stream latency?
Well, that seems to work though. That's still kind of not really a fix because it just. But calling it 20, I think, is a little bit more breathing room than.
Yeah, then 3 idle frames.
And if we ever need to change it, it's just an integer. So.
Yeah, that's better. It's cleaner than adding line after line of code. So that's 20.
I think really the best way to do it would be have it be event driven based upon the app host.
Right.
Because the client shouldn't have any say at all in when deactivate's being called.
And I thought it didn't, but clearly it does. Like,
yeah.
I thought the way we set it up it wasn't, but I'm obviously not understanding something about that.
Yeah, it would mean it would have to, because that get yields is apparently for to account for lag.
Yeah.
Lag.
Yeah.
We'll have to test this against AWS servers later.
Yes. That might. This might not be the end all be all of that. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I think we pretty much have our enemy doors in place.
Kind of. Well, what happens if you die?
Good question. Let's retry that. So, like, activate and then die?
Yeah. I'm wondering if that soft locks you.
Let's find out.
But, I mean, I know puzzle reset isn't a thing right now, but...
Yeah, I guess that's one thing.
Soft lock system.
Yeah, that's one thing that's good to know about. Okay, so activate.
So I know if your friend Jupiter Vision soft locks himself again, and feel kind of bad.
Yeah, it's true. It was pretty funny, but it's true. And I'm trying to get this in before we stream with him, so if you get to not soft lock him. I always forget that I put the game over screen in. Okay, so that would stay locked, right? So...
Yeah, well, I guess if you go leave and you die somewhere else and come back.
Yeah.
With both players.
Let's just leave.
because
I'm surprised that
like,
did
for
not.
example, if you die in the dungeon, you'd spawn at the beginning.
Hey, it resets.
Cool.
That's exactly what we
Can
want.
we do it again?
I can.
Oh, there you go.
Look
If,
at
if
that.
you kill one of the slimes, leave and come back because there's only one slime.
Or does it just completely reset them to nothing? We're good.
Well, call the door. Is there only one slime?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Nope.
Oh, there's both. Okay, cool. That's actually perfect.
It's just actually working the way it should. As intended.
I was expecting at least to have to deal with resetting enemies in the future, you know?
Nope. It just works. Awesome.
That's nice.
That is very nice. I think like the only thing that I would maybe change is, so here's the thing. In order for that to actually reset in a dungeon, you would have to leave the dungeon and come back. Whereas the way it should technically work is if you leave the zone, it should reset. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah. I mean, but that means that you can unsoft lock it, which is the concern, fixing the concern.
Yes. So there's that. But hey, I think that's pretty good for tonight. We've gone an hour and a half. So
would you be able to add that to the game app real quick before it gets like merged in as a PR?
Sorry, what do you want me to do?
There's like a place on the map you have enemy doors, right?
Yes. Oh yeah. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna remove it from tiled for sure before I make a PR and all that. I'll clean it up.
Okay.
Off stream.
Well, no, I meant like add it to like the dungeon because like
I see.
at the end of the milestone. I think it would. I'd like to like say, hey, here's the end of milestone 1 binary that you can play off, right?
Right.
Do a publish release for here's milestone 1's release or like
Yeah.
1.
Yeah. No, if I'll do that off stream, but yeah, if that's what you want to do, I'm totally down with that. Like having basically all of the features implemented, we can do a push release and stuff like that. Oh, good night.
Yeah, because I think
Dave, thank you. Yeah, I agree. And honestly, I'd like to celebrate milestone 1 with Jupiter streaming it. So
yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
So, thanks, Dave. Thanks, everyone else.
Thank you, everyone. And if you haven't joined our Discord, please do. And also subscribe if you want to keep getting notified. Next Friday will actually be the first time I haven't streamed because I'm actually out of town. But every Friday after that, I'll still be back on the stream just like I have been. So I really hope you guys... No. I know. I'm going to... I mean, I could still stream with somebody else just on my phone, but I won't be on my computer personally. So maybe we can organize it so that Fornclick streams or something. I'll pester him about that.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be a lot of fun too. So maybe we'll try and arrange it so that we don't break our streak. I'm not trying to treat it like a streak because I'm just trying to do this for the sake of actual productivity. But yes, please join our Discord, subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date with our devlogs, and have a great night. Thanks everyone for tuning in tonight.